Hello, guys. It's back. Yo. So, I hope you guys like this new series. This is What If Issei. Sorry, I'm kind of waking up. Had to take a nap because, body shutting down on me. But, anyways, so this is What If Issei was the cursed mortal. So, yes. So, in this one, Issei is a mortal being. So, I am giving him a curse. The curse from a game of D&D that I created. So I'm gonna tell you what it is. So basically, it's damn tired. So yeah, it's a curse that makes you basically every time you die from something, you gain immortality over it. So basically, if you died against fire of any form, you became fireproof. You can't die by fire. You cannot age by fire. Basically, anything that fire can affect you by, or any fire can affect you on the molecular structure, it will not work. So basically, your basic fire is basically non-existent to you. Even non-existent fire cannot hurt you. If you were basically if you got killed by anything, or get a race, your whole existence get even race, you will be able to come back and you won't be able to die. So basically, every time you die, you feel the pain. You feel the pain. You like every time you go to sleep or every time you're awake, you get flashbacks of the pain. Basically, like you just get a flashback out of nowhere, and a jolt of the same amount of pain that you went through will go through you. So basically, you can feel your whole body being ripped apart. You mean like limb by limb. Every sorry, every time you walk, you will feel the pain and be constantly reminded what you went through by those flashbacks. And you'll be forced to hear voices into your head, constantly reminding you how much you're a failure, how much you're just worthless, you should not should be existing, you're nothing more than a mistake of this world. Basically like that. So the curse is called true immortality. So yeah. And the worst part is Issei in this one, the curse also affects everything about him. So basically he can't even have children to pass down his immortality, because his immortality can be passed down, but it won't be able to because he cannot have children. The only thing why, because the curse is only meant to hold. The curse is only been meant to be used by one person. Because you wanted the truest form of immortality. That is your curse. You cannot have children. You cannot be happy. You be constantly in pain and constantly reminded how much you're a failure and worthless to this whole world. How the world despises your very existence. So yeah, but I'm gonna remove, because I am the creator of that curse for D&D. I created this for D&D. It was for a campaign for one of my friends. I do create like campaigns for my friends once in a while. So if they want a more interesting, campaign, If anybody like in my little subscribers know about D&D, Google look up D&D if you want to, or Dungeons and Dragons. You guys can look that up if you want. But yeah, so Issei has the curse that I created for him. So yeah, but anyway, let's start the video. So we're in a day of Kuro Academy. We see a boatload of students just walking past, walking by, doing like a regular students would do, having their words or their version of socializing. We see two young boys running from a group of very angry girls. These angry girls are holding these Kendo like sticks, wooden swords. Yeah. The fuck is this? Sorry, I was looking at something. But anyways, and you just see other people looking at this and saying the pervert duel's back again. They're doing like they were doing it earlier. Just complain about how the pervert duel has been back and they sorry guys, if I sound not talking much, I'm still kind of sleepy. I'm just waking up. So yeah. Okay. Well, where was I? Oh yeah. So basically, you see something's off about this. A certain somebody is not here. But we will not cut to that right now. We see a red-headed beauty of a girl. She has assets that's, how should I say, nearly heavenly. So tempting. You just want to hold and grab her firm. But we see the girl looking out the window with a sad expression. She's thinking about a man named Rias, thinking about how she's gonna avoid her wedding, how she's gonna keep herself safe and free herself from that accursed man. Until she noticed a young boy. This young boy is a young black haired boy. He's sitting on her tree in front of her old school building. The young boy noticed her and he looked at her and gawked, seeing how beautiful she was. But now, she went back in the room. She looked at her queen, also known as the second beauty of the school. Hold on, you guys. My eyes are kind of burning. God damn it. Akano. I'm not gonna say her last name because I'm still waking up, but I can't think properly. But anyways, she asks her friend Akano, who is a young man. Akano looked at the window and see the black-haired man. She said, "Ah, that Darius is a third year. A third year? What is his name?" Well, his name is. Hold on, I gotta read something real quick. Sorry, I wrote a paper down, so I gotta read. I gotta read something real quick. All right, I know. All right. His name is Kyle Mitarashi. He's a second year, and also he is also known around the school as, how should I say, the king of sports. He is very athletic and very physical adapt. And also, seen by his grades here, is seen by he is not half bad when it comes to his smarts and his intelligence. He has nearly passing grades in two of his classes. His second classes, that is history and math. He have a passing grade in math, but when it comes to history and his science class and also his English class, not much. Rias heard what Akano said about him. Does he have any nicknames or any friends that they call him? Yes, he have a good amount of friend group. His friend group call him the sports freak, or also known as the king of sports. But anyways, Rias, why are you asking about him? Well, what I could sense from him, he has a pretty strong secret gear. But anyways, what 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 is that? Out of nowhere, you just sense this burst of power just arriving in our territory. This burst of power came out of nowhere, but it quickly disappeared. Rias, Akano, every devil that's in Cold Academy right now felt that. Even the fallen angels felt that. They're all wondering, what what was that? Who was that? That was the devil's thought. The fallen angels was thinking, what monster Sorry about that. Got yawn. But after that burst of power output out of nowhere, it did disappear. Now, Cole was now under alert, sensing that abnormal amount of power. You see Sir Zeg's magic circle appearing inside the occult cub's room on the floor. Seeing that, you see none other Xerxes Graphia appearing. Sir Zeg's went to his sister and asked her if she's alright. She nodded her head, asking her brother, "You felt that?" He nodded his head. "Yes, I felt that." Well, I actually felt that all the way in the underworld. Shocking Rias. Wait, you didn't get alerted by the magic seals around here? Around Cole? He nodded his head no, saying that they didn't even go off. I just felt the power. Grief and I had too, saying I felt the same thing. It seems like that power seemed like it just awakened. Something like that just awakened? You telling me was something sealed away here? Something like that? Well, yes, Rias. It felt like that. How the power just felt like it was just waking up. Hmm. I might need to do a little bit of history of Cole. That was Sir Zex's thinking. And that was also what Rias is thinking. Both having actually kind of like the same thinking face. Having one in their hand, cupping their chin, and having a little thinking pose. It's actually kind of adorable. That's how you know they're like brother and sister. You hear some type of camera or some type of picture being taken. They looked around, seeing no other than Graphia and also, hold on, sorry for that, Akano having a phone out, but giving some pictures to Graphia. All you hear in Graphia is black material. And when they were wondering why, you know, they were taking pictures, they noticed they're doing the same thing. Rhea stopped and Serzek stopped, but he chuckled a little bit. But he told Rias that, Rias, I'm gonna do a little bit of history on Cole here. Seeing if anything or some type of ancient item was still away here, because it might cause problems. So I should tell you to be on high alert. This is yours and Sonia's territory. Okay? She nodded her head, asking her older brother that are you gonna tell Sonia? But he said no need, because Sir Rafa is already telling her. So he told his sister goodbye, and he was to go and leave. So Rias told Akano that we're are going to, how's I say, do some history for Coal City or Coal Town, but who gives a fuck? Basically, yeah, we do a time skip. Over this time skip, Rias, Akano, even the Parage joined in helping, and over this time, the same things will happen to, you know, Mitarashi. Mitarashi, you know, he did everything like for Issei, but when it comes to, Rainer, walking up to him and asking him to go on a date with her, he was more skeptical, should I say. More like, I don't know you, but you know me. Are you a stalker? And she had to, convince her that she was a stalker. But anyways, after that, they went on a couple of walks and hangouts until they finally went on their dates. And the same thing will happen on their first dates. Rias reincarnated him into a devil with the same amount of palm pieces that issei is supposed to have. But anyways, after that, she found out that he's actually pretty good of getting contracts from people. And over this time, Ozia will be coming around. Mitarashi met, Ozia. Ozia met Mitarashi. They talked like in canon, but like Issei, I'm trying to say like he talked like Issei, but not being perverted very much. He's like kind and caring, like an older brother protecting his younger sibling. And he did awaken Drake much more early than Issei. So yeah, Drake has been awoken much more because he has been physically training and his mind and body, but not his mind much. But he is smart enough. He's smart enough to basically notice. Are you trying to trick me? Like he could catch on to your bullshit real quick. So yeah. So he was able to awaken Drake pretty early in this one. And he already have the full gauntlet. So he's already powerful. He just did increase more of his training. But anyways, it's mid in the Ozia arc when he's going to go get Ozia. We see the old church building. We see Rainier and her little fallen angel group with her little army of sorry for that priests. And they are making preparations to extract Ozia's secret gear until you hear doors being broken down. They're wondering what's making that noise. So she sent out a couple of her soldiers, like at least five of them, You're waiting what to hear next, but it's definitely quiet. It's too quiet. Rainer is confused, wondering why is it so quiet up there? So she calling out their names, saying, she's about to call out their names, but somebody covered her mouth. She's wondering who covered her mouth, who dares touch her, but she realizes it's Freed. But something that shocked her, but also kind of scared her. Freed looked fearful. Why was he so scared? He says, "Do you hear that?" She's wondering what is he hearing. He said, "Focus a little bit of magic into your ears." So she did. What she heard frightened her. She hears something being ripped apart, something being eaten. You hear a muffled sound of a silent scream. And you heard something fall. Rena quickly looked. What fell? It was a priest. He dropped something. The noise stopped. Deathly quiet. All you hear is running. You just hear these sounds of feet, like walking incredibly fast. Rainer said, "Hide, hide, everybody hide now." So everybody hide, wondering why is Rainer telling everybody to hide. So they did what they did. Seeing how Rainer was kind of a little bit pale, the lights in the room went out. Darkness was in the room. The only light was on was the light on the altar, with an unconscious girl on it. But she's covered up. You see this black like figure walking and looking, saying nothing. It starts to sound like it's smelling in the air. The fallen angels. I'm just gonna give them like a kind of like a advantage. Like they could semi see in the dark, but not perfectly like a devil. So they got like a form of night vision, but not really the good one. Basically, it's decent. They see this humanoid figure. It looks disgusting, so heavily disfigured. It looks pitch black. It looks like a smile on his face, but it had these three lines that look like it's making different faces: a smiley face, a negative face, or a sad face. But the creature is looking around with his dark eyes, with the pupils being this ominous purple. It's looking around these tails. They think it's a yokai, but it don't seem like a kitsune. It looked around. They proceed to walk back up. Here you can hear somebody slightly sigh. But you hear running again. But it was faster, much more faster. You hear somebody scream. Rainer and the other fallen angel looked where the scream was coming from. all you see is a mutilated, bloody corpse. Is to see and hear. That's the only thing that the fallen angels could see and hear. Corpses of different types of priests being mutilated, ripped apart, eaten, and their body parts being ripped and teared. The creature is smelling like it's looking for something. It smelled something ahead, so he walked ahead. The creature looked and stand tall, taller than even the little statue that's holding up the girl. But the creature grabbed the robes and moved it, seeing an unconscious girl. Peter looked at this girl. Rainer's thinking it's gonna kill her, but all it did is just unchain her and went back on all fours. And just walked away from her. She's still unconscious. She's just on the floor asleep. But the creature quickly snapped its head, looking at one of Rainer's friends. Let's go with the blonde-haired girl that's looks like she's a gothic Lolita dress. Basically, the girl that's a blonde-haired lolly girl. She screamed in pain and agony, feeling her body being ripped and teared, her bones being crushed, her body being eaten. She's awake, feeling all of this. They're all just dying because of this thing. But Rainer, she was spared. The creature proceeded to leave, but looked at us one more time. He, it was about to take us with it, but it stopped itself. So it proceeded to leave. After that, you see, Mitarashi came down, seeing the bloodbath, seeing corpses litter all around Asia without touching her. The other members of the barrage came down too, trying to help him, but seeing all these dead bodies, Kiva asked Issei, "Did you? No, I didn't do this." You hear somebody hit something. They looked around, wondering what fell. They saw a fearful, shaking, terrified Rainier muttering, "It's coming for me, it's coming for me, it's coming for me, it's coming for me, it's coming for me. I'm next. I gotta run, I gotta hide. Wait, there's nowhere to run, there's nowhere to hide." Just mumbling this nonsense. Rias walked up to Rainier, bent to her eyelid, looked at her, and just said, or she said, "Rainier, what happened here?" "It happened." "What it?" "Don't speak his name. Don't. No, I don't know his name. I'm good. I'm safe. Don't mention it." She said, she shaked her again, said, "Rainier, what happened here? Now, before I kill you." Rainier looked at her with these emotionless eyes, but you could see pure fear into them. She's saying, that monster, it came here. It slaughtered all of us, but it didn't kill her. Looking straight at Ozia. Oh, god damn, I'm tired. So, you guys, I'm gonna pause the video here. I know it's not much, but all I can say is I'm still tired, so I'm gonna get a little more sleep. So, I hope you guys like this video, but anyways, bye.